Well, I'm not the kind to kiss and tell, but I've been seen with Farrah. I've never been with anything less than a 9. So fine, I've been on fire with Sally Field, gone fast with a girl named Bo, but somehow they just don't end up as mine. It's a death-defying life I lead. I take my chances. I die for living in the movies and TV. But the hardest thing I ever do is watch my leading ladies kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging my knee. I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star. I've never spent much time in school, but I taught ladies plenty. It's true, I hire my body out for pay. Hey, hey, I've gotten burned over Cheryl Teague's, blown up for Raquel Welch. But when I wind up in the hay, it's only hay. Hey, hey, I might jump an open drawbridge or Tarzan from a vine, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that makes Eastwood look so fine.
Welcome back, Tippy-Tap. Unfortunately, we're gathering here not under the greatest circumstances.
You know, I've been going through a rough patch right now in my life. I've got some stressful people in my life I'd like to out of my life.
Fringe fucks.
A lot of fringe fucks. I hurt my back on Tuesdays, so I've been in a lot of pain the past few days. And then on Thursday, I hear the news that we lost one of the legends. And I'm not even being sarcastic or ironic. Wings Hauser died. And I know when people go gutted or whatever, when like celebrity dies,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm not gutted, but it made a bad week even worse.
Yeah.
You know, because like all you people out there who believe in God, how can you believe in God when we don't have David Lynch or Wings Hauser anymore, but we still have Elon and Trump?
Those two never collaborated.
No, I was just thinking this moment.
Yeah.
Wild at Heart, but with Wings as Nicolas Cage's fucking character.
Okay. Now, I mean, Wild at Heart was okay. It's not one of my favorites.
No.
You throw Wings in there? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, it's like... And the problem is, like, who's replacing these icons? Nobody. I mean, Glenn Powell, is he going to? No. Like, we don't have, like... I'm serious for a moment. I'm, like, sad that we don't... Like, characters... There's nobody like Wings in Hollywood anymore. Right. I don't think Hollywood allows that. And there are going to be no people in Hollywood. It's going to be AI after a while. But AI can't do what Wings does.
Yeah. Hollywood...
You know what? I want to give people an example. First of all, if you're a wing nut, you should already be well aware of this movie. But
right.
I just want to give an example. If you want, and you'll see so many G&G regular bits from this one scene we're gonna play. Fringe fuck
for one. Yeah.
That's
Bullets.
From there. Whenever we say, right, yeah, all right, okay, all right. It all came from this one scene in a movie. Not even the movie. A scene, a 4-minute scene.
Including walk. Bullet. All right.
So first of all, you should be ashamed of yourself if you've never seen Getevin, a.k.a. Bullets and Champagne, a.k.a. Road to Revenge. But at the same time, I'm envious of you if you haven't, because when you do see it...
Fresh baby eyes.
It's going to blow your fucking mind. So we're going to play a little clip just to show you the genius that is Wings House.
Hey, Hook, congratulate me. Me and Cindy are getting back together again. Gonna spend a couple weeks at Duke's and then get a place of our own.
My great friend, will you just leave me hanging out there? Yeah, okay. Well, you know I can't afford to pay the rent.
Hey, well, you surprised me with the attitude, but you maybe get another roommate. Look at Ed's looking for a place.
Ed? Ha! Don't worry, I'll be fine. Hey, dickhead in the purple, you want to hear something that Hamlet wrote?
Not really. How about you? You want to hear something Hamlet wrote?
Who's Hamlet? Who's Hamlet? Who gives a shit? Okay? My buddy here knows how to talk about Hamlet. He knows the lines. You want to hear it or not?
All right now, maybe later.
Oh, later. You know what this tells me about you, Mr. Fringe? Fringe, fuck benefit. It tells me that you got no class, okay? You got no class. Hey, look at me, look at me. You got no goddamn class, okay? My buddy here can speak Hamlet, all right? You want to hear it or not?
Nobody wants to hear Hamlet's speech, and Shakespeare wrote it.
You know what? I really don't give a fuck who wrote it, okay? You got it? Barkeep, I would like another drink, okay? But at this time, at this point in place, right, I'd like something with some class, okay? So give me a classy drink. Because this man has no class.
How about a bullet? That's what you're drinking. It's been classy enough for you since 10 o'clock.
Great! Then give me a bullet. Fine, man. Give me a bullet. I'm sick of this shit. How about you? Would you like a bullet? A little class? Huh? Give my friend here a bottle of class, too. What? A bullet.
No, count me out. I gotta leave after this beer.
No, you are not leaving, okay? You're not gonna be a pussy here, all right? You're gonna stick it, look at me. You are sticking it out with me. You know why? Because, excuse me, yo, Pink. We are celebrating tonight, okay? We are celebrating that I've lost my house. Thank you, okay? And while we're at it, we are celebrating that my wife, is banging all my friends.
Chill out, Huck.
Cut to the truth, Rick. You nailed her, didn't you, huh? I mean, you made it with her, didn't you?
I never spent 5 minutes with your wife, and you know it.
Lies, man. I'll tell you what. You know what? You nailed her, you made it with her, and you're lying to me right now.
Come on.
No, I'm not coming on, man. She had her ass up in the air for everybody else. Why not for you, huh? Huh, baby boy?
Hey, man, chill the hell out. I'm your best friend. I never touched Alex, ever.
Okay. But number one. You never say Alex again. Number two, I've forgotten. Number three, I like to kill you. I'd like to kill this asshole and that asshole with the cowboy hat and his fringe. And number four, I think I need a ride home.
What you need is some fresh air. Walk.
No, we have a 10 times harder job. We have to top that. We
well,
can't
no
top
one,
it.
no one can top it, but we can at least hope to be at the same quality level for the next 3 hours.
For a Tippy-Tap? For this Tippy-Tap?
I don't know, because I think we're going to veer off into Wings territory on and off. For this episode, no.
Yeah.
Not much there, which is great, because I didn't have to do a lot of notes. But, yeah.
They threw water on Wings for this episode. They clipped his wings in this episode.
Well, I think Wings excelled outside the studio world, the independent film world, where he could really be himself. He could, because I mean, I'm sorry, there's no way anyone scripted that scene we played. That was pure wings.
Yeah.
There's no way anyone could come up with that. I think he was just letting the creative spirit flow through him. I don't think he knew what he was saying.
I agree with that.
He just went with it. He had a feeling. He went with it.
Yeah, I mean, you get an idea of the facials he's making during that scene, but he is like just exploring every inch of the camera, the 4x3 picture. He's got every bit of it covered. And John the Heart showed up in that scene in a goddamn rugby shirt. Like, it didn't even look like they were supposed to film that day. And gold came out of it.
Yeah, and I gotta give it to John, limited as he is. He at least saw the genius and went with it. He didn't go, "Hey there, you're not reading the lines I wrote."
Right. He didn't say, "Whoa, your character is so much better than mine." He was like, "Steve James, you have saved my movie. Thank you."
Right. So do yourself a favor if you haven't seen that movie. See it, love it, and learn about wings. Now, we're going to do a more extensive honor of wings in a couple weeks. We already had booked Rambo 3, so that's why we're doing a very quick tippy-tap, just to give you a taste of wings. But we're going to honor wings a little more a couple weeks from now in another movie. But until then, we wanted to get something out.
Yeah.
Because
it's our guy.
Right. And so, we want to honor Wings. So I looked through his TV calendar. I was hoping he had a Kojak episode, but no, he was not on an episode of Kojak. But there was some there was like 4 Murder, She Wrote episodes.
Yeah, I saw that.
If Aubrey, if you listen, we would have done one with you.
Yeah.
But there was a couple 18s, but I was like, Fall Guy. We've never done it. That's the only reason we're doing it, because we've never done it. We probably never will go back to this show, judging by what we just watched.
YouTube thinks I'm obsessed with this show now. Every other suggestion. There was an episode where Lee Majors.
Lee Majors. Yes, Lee Majors. $6 Million Man.
He was.
That's what he'll always be. He'll never be Colt Seaver to me. He will always be Colonel Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man to me.
It looked like from the thumbnail, he had a cruising style episode.
I saw that.
Yes.
I pulled that off of. I might use that some.
And so I was like, man, this show is by the numbers. But then I saw that, and I was like, well, maybe.
Well, I mean, I will give it. First of all, the show was on for 5 fucking years. I was aware of it, never watched an episode ever. But
now everybody heard the opening song.
Yeah,
already.
I was thinking, because Lee Majors sings that song, obviously. The only thing I remember from the show is, "I'm the unknown stunt man that makes Eastwood look so fine." I remember that.
They name drop all those celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
They name drop celebrities in the episode, too.
And I remember Heather Thomas, because in the 80s, Griff, you had the 2 Heathers. You had Heather Thomas, you had Heather Locklear.
Right.
Ironically, even though this was Heather Thomas's show, she is not in the episode. Heather Locklear is in the episode.
Oh, weird.
Now, I'm a Heather Thomas guy. You saw her in the opening. She had the pink bikini. She's going through the saloon doors.
Yeah.
Heather Locklear, she's cute, but I was talking to our buddy Phil the other day about this, because he's the same age as I am. I asked him, "You watched the show, didn't you?" He's like, "I saw a couple." And I was like, and he was like, "I watched it for Heather Thomas." And I go, "Exactly, because Heather Thomas was the Heather." Even though in the Battle of the Heathers, Heather Locklear did have the more successful career. I think Heather Thomas disappeared after Fall Guy was canceled.
Okay.
But the vibe I always got, and Phil agreed with me, the vibe I always got off of Heather Locklear is like awful in bed, only gives you a blowjob on your birthday, that type. And it's a bad blowjob on top of it. Like, she's not into it at all.
Well, she's not practiced.
It's like the fucking Chris Rock routine about, chicks that don't suck dick,
Oh, I don't know that routine.
It was from the famous one, the Toss Your Salad. The one that broke him and made him, like, huge.
Yeah.
That's like licking the tip, they hate it. That kind of shit. I believe that, which is shocking. That I think Tommy Lee, he was married to her. I think he thought he was gonna be the guy who's gonna bring out that crazy like
Get
core
her
in
into,
her.
yeah.
I don't think he did.
Don't-
I would just start with Heather Thomas. Heather Thomas looks like she likes to fuck. So, and of course, she was in the famous. This was another one of those movies that's always on. I'm sure I've talked about it many times, but I'm talking about it again. Always on like HBO, like when cable was new. It's called Zapped. It starts Scott Baio and Willie Ames, the Martin and Lewis of the '80s comedy scene. Willie Ames, who later found Jesus after being a drug addict, alcoholic, like we all do. Does anybody ever find God when you're on top of the world? It's always when everyone hates you and you've burned every bridge in your life. Then you find God.
Yeah.
You ever notice that? Nobody's like Bill Gates isn't like, I found God now.
Yeah.
But the
realized
premise
being a
of
billionaire is
Zap
bad.
at the time, this is like Revenge of the Nerds era where rape was okay kind of thing. So the premise of Zapped was Scott Baio was a nerd and Willie Ames was his he was like a creep. Like he wasn't smart. He was just like his creep friend. Somehow Scott, I can't remember what I saw it like 5 million times in like 1983, and I haven't seen it since. Maybe that's an episode we should do because it's very bad. But Scott Baio gets psychic powers somehow. He gets hit on the head, so he has telekinetic powers.
Okay.
So Heather Thomas is the snobby cheerleader, of course. She has the audacity to be hot. Like, how dare she? Like, when you look at it now, when you looked at it back then as a kid, at the time, 83 or something, you're totally on Scott Baio's side. But as an adult, you're like, these guys are fucking creeps and should be put in jail.
Yeah.
Like, they're the fucking sex creeps. Because Willie Ames wanted to fuck Heather Thomas. Scott, of course, he winds up with his nerd girlfriend. He kind of rejected her because he got mad with power, but then he realizes, I need to be with my nerd girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's the lesson he learned.
Get back in
they're
your
like
lane.
tormenting poor Heather. Just 'cause, how dare you be hot and not want to fuck me? It's very incel energy. To
That
this
is
movie.
really incel energy.
So there's like this humiliate her throughout. Like they make her, he rips her shirt open with his telekinetic powers, like in front of everybody.
Right.
And at the big dance at the end, he like rips her fucking dress off with his powers.
Jesus.
And it's like, how dare you, you fucking hot cunt, kind of thing. And
Ain't looking so cunty anymore.
so what I'm trying to say is Heather Thomas is where it's at, not Heather Locklear. I do think you found your karaoke song, Griff, because that song is horrible. If Lee Majors made that song a hit, I think you can. Because Lee Majors sounds like dog shit on that intro. And I didn't realize how long. I've never seen an episode of the show in my life. I do remember the theme song, though. I don't know how. I've never watched the show because it was a hit song, I think. If he could do it, I think you could.
I could do it. Yeah.
Because I even texted you. I was like, what's going on with Lee Majors' voice in this? Like, I don't remember him being on $6 Million Man being so dweeby sounding.
Yeah.
Hey there. I'm Colt Seaver.
He's trying to disarm everybody with his like.
He's got a little
down-to-earth,
Texas drawl to him.
Yeah,
I think he's
he's-
from Texas. But man, it was getting on my goddamn nerves, man.
Goddamn nerves! You were ready to see Wings, fucking out chess him. He's goddamn
Right.
grandmaster.
Right.
Wings is, of course.
So, like, I mean, it's a very 80s premise to the show. There's stuntmen who moonlight as bounty hunters.
yes.
That's all you need. But I loved it because that's all I needed to know. I didn't know anything about this show, but I got it from Jump. I was like, I get the show.
Yeah. Even back then, Hollywood was very expensive to live in. You had to work multiple jobs in order to
You're a
survive.
thankless stuntman.
Yeah.
That makes Isla look so fine.
That's right. Thank you. Right back from the song.
Yeah. So it's like, I liked that part of it. I liked that the notes are pretty simple. I liked that it had a lot of familiar faces.
It did, yeah.
But do they do that? And there's no ensemble shows anymore. There's not like I guess Law and Order is probably the only show where
Maybe.
like people just pop in and out, like go, oh, I know that guy. Like they don't do that anymore.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I don't pay attention. There's no more like syndicated TV or whatever. Like nothing really.
There's nothing that's just like one and done episodes anymore.
Yeah,
Everything
that-
is like this fucking online saga.
Yeah, 10 episode, like each episode connects to the next one.
So there's something comforting about that I can just turn on the Fall Guy, not know anything about it, and get the episode.
That's what I miss about shows, comics, like everything kind of went to this. Like, no, we have to have this.
Stretch it out.
Stretch it out. Have no ending in mind, It's like, so you get there, and you're just like, oh, that wasn't good. I don't care about that.
Right. With Fall Guy, we watch one episode and go, that wasn't good. And then we're done. We don't
done.
need to spend fucking 5 seasons with him.
We get to talk about the different Heathers and the fights that,
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was just like, and when I saw the synopsis, cult leader Wings Hauser, I was like, we got to do this one.
1,000%. You had me at cult leader Wings Hauser.
And then when I said his name is Baba Love Truth,
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. We got to do this.
Yeah. And perfect place to put it, Hollywood. A lot of people with dreams that are failing. They set themselves for the sun and they fall right in Baba the Truth's arms.
Right, and they love, it's all about New Ageism. I think this was kind of like the beginnings of New Age kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And you got a little elements of Scientology. Maybe it's because I don't trust anybody, and I'm always suspicious of someone who claims to have all the answers. I could never fall into a cult. I don't understand that mindset.
Yeah. You have to have the right amount.
You know anybody like who's not so much like a cult, but like anything where like it's obvious nonsense, but they're like fervently believing in it?
My friend, before she started having kids, was like really into doing some of those like, I'm gonna help you with fitness kind of things online, and like, let's do this, let's drink this, let's eat this, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I guess it's not completely terribly minded, because it's trying to get you to be more active. But at the same
But yeah, no, I can see what you're talking about. They're like cult-like mentality.
Yeah, it's kind of cringy to think about it, like trying to be like that. Let's hustle together, but it's like that was just, you were just moonlighting doing that. You were just having some fun doing that, kind of like our characters in this, moonlight by bounty hunting. I always thought I was gonna be a bounty hunter. I thought I thought it was gonna be Ace Ventura.
Well, I'm glad
hunter.
you said that, because there's a movie I've been holding on to called Bare Knuckles, which basically answers the question, what would Griff be like if he was a bounty hunter?
Good.
I don't know when we're gonna get to that. Starts out strong as fuck, kind of peters out at the end. I was kind of like, it was almost Samurai Cop level. I was like, the first like half hour, I'm like, oh my god, it keeps getting better.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like they flew too far close to the sun.
Yeah, to bring that back up.
Yeah.
These are wings metaphor, people. We're flying, so we're trying to do a thing here, even though we're not quite talking about wings yet. We ready to get in this episode?
We are ready to get in this episode. I'm assuming every episode starts with them on a movie set.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
So we are robbing a bank.
It's like 1930s kind of gangster era.
Clearly, we got two guys.
We have our hero, Colt Seaver, played by Lee Majors, and then we have his protege, and I breezed over the Wikipedia. His cousin, Howie.
Okay.
Who he's training to be a stuntman.
Okay.
And then we also have Jody, played by Heather Thomas, who we do not see. Is it like a time cop thing where the two Heathers came together and like the world might explode?
It might have.
Why
been
were they
them.
Separated? There had to be some cattiness. I'm the only Heather in Hollywood.
Yeah, I fixed my notes because I assumed that Jody was Paige, as we'll meet later. Or no, Terry.
Terry, yeah, because Terry, played by Marky Post, most famous for Night Court, our buddy Scratch's favorite show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know she was on the show. I know Marky Post is, but yeah, she is. She runs the bail bonds company,
right?
And then Howie and Colt are her bounty hunters by night.
So we got this scene: gangsters robbing a bank. Two cross-dressing drivers.
Not cross-dressing. It was supposed to be a joke because Howie is playing the stunts for a woman. He's not cross-dressing.
Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah. Dude, it's 83. We're not having cross-dressers on.
You're right.
Know?
I don't know. I thought that was
and it's a cheap laugh back then.
I thought it was part of the ruse.
No, he's a stuntman playing the role of a woman.
Okay.
Because a woman going to be a stunt performer? It's called stuntman.
Yep. Okay.
All right? No DEI back then. No stunt person shit.
Okay.
Men did stunts.
Meanwhile, Colt's on the side of the car shooting people as they drive by, looking very cool, very dapper as well. He's wearing the fucking suit with the bowler hat and shit.
Yeah. I thought it was a little newsboy cap.
Was it? Yeah, it was a newsboy. Yeah, you're right.
And then cut. Because like Griff, we don't know what we're watching. We're like, oh my god, did they go back in time? No, they're just on a movie set.
Right, and that's when Terry walks up and she's got the details on the next job.
You ever heard of a woman named Paige And I loved what they had a picture. It was obviously Heather Locklear's like audition, like 8x10.
Oh,
It was a
yeah.
glamorous shot.
The
Like
headshot,
they could have
yeah.
just taken a picture of her like in this like on set and like
No time to develop
it's
it
a
and all
total
that.
glamour shot. And Howie is in love. I mean, he's a stalker, man. He's like, holy holies, who is this? And like, Colt's, hey there, buddy, cool out a little. And we learned that her name is Paige Connolly. She is the daughter of Carson Connolly, who was a war hero. He owns like an airport or some shit, and he's trying to get into politics.
Right.
And like a lot of rich people, especially in California, as children, they're all searching for something and meaning because they have the life of Riley. They don't have to work, so they're easy pickings for these con men.
Right. And so what ended up happening is the two had some trouble, Paige and her dad. And so she ended up stealing from her dad. And her dad actually had her arrested. And so she, fled the law?
Yeah, she got bailed herself out and she
Okay, bailed herself
absconded,
out.
and that's where Colt and Howie come in. Her last known whereabouts were the Love Truth Temple up north, led by Baba Love Truth, and Howie points out BLT, just like the sandwich.
Yeah, that's a good joke.
That's the level of humor. This is 80s humor.
It's a good joke.
So they're going to travel up there.
John DeHart might have been punching up this episode.
So they're going to drive up north and get her. So they drive up, and they're in their, was it a van? Yeah, it was. It was like a Captain America van.
Well, oh, yeah, it was.
And we see a chopper, like, just like hovering above them.
Hoovering. And they're freaking out because they're like, what's going on here? Apparently, Howie skimmed the Wikipedia page at the library. Yeah. And he was like...
It was on Microfiche.
Microfishapedia. And he discovered that the town rejected Baba and his group at first, but then now they all love them.
Right.
The whole town. And he's like, so this must be one of the townsfolk who's now into him.
And then we get a shot inside the chopper, and it's John Vernon.
Hello? John fucking Vernon's in this shit? Weren't we just talking about, like...
Weiss we were talking about.
Great actors who just appeared in shit?
Right.
Boom.
He's one of those guys. You go, I know that guy. We don't
Love
have that
him.
anymore.
And I may have something in the tank with John Vernon for the future.
Okay. And we know he's highfalutin because he's wearing an ascot as he's driving.
Flying.
He's flying. Yeah, you're right. You don't drive a chopper.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is this? Hey, obviously the villain, because John Vernon always plays the villain.
Yeah, harassing them. He's toying with them, trying to, like, push them off the road and shit.
All right, now this is where we want to be, where fucking Wings is at.
I know. You guys have been waiting 20 long minutes for Wings.
We're at the compound. We see Paige, played by the lovely Heather, not as lovely as Heather Thomas, but lovely Heather Locklear. And we see they wear like monk outfits.
Yeah, the brown drab
robes with sandals.
Yeah.
And she's finally gonna meet Baba the Love Sponge, played by Wings Hauser. And we see them chanting, "I see truth. I love truth. Baba love truth." They're just chanting it over and over.
Paige is, she's the center of attention here. She's in the middle of this whole
No,
thing.
the center of attention's Baba, but...
Well, yeah, but it's her big
the ceremony. It's going to be her renaming ceremony. So we see Wings on a pillow in the fucking... What do you call it, Griff?
Crisscross applesauce?
I call it Indian style, but we called it back in this time we did.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting there meditating... And then he sees her in his face in that crazy, insane way, Wings' face. If only, do we want to put the fucking water half empty, half full scene from Get Heaven? Or do we want them to experience it on their own? Because it would fit into this world
right.
that Baba is creating. You know what? You got to go listen to Get Heaven to know what we're talking about.
To Get Heaven. Or go
watch it.
Do both.
Watch it first.
But he's telling her, all right, you have earned this day. This will be your renaming day. Paige
she bows before him.
She loses her shit because she's so honored to be a renaming day that she bows. Whoa! Do not bow to any man.
Ooh. Your old family, right? saw you as worthy of a page because their name is Page. He's like, what's your name? And he's like, but to us, you were volumes and volumes. I will rename you Book. And we're going to get all the papers set up to legally change your name.
Okay. So this ended up being in my notes as Brooke for a while.
But then you fucked the joke off.
I know. And I was like, wow, I literally was saying, wow, that really fucks the joke up. Paige, it could have been Book. And then like 10 minutes into the episode, I heard them say Book again.
Well, you were grieving.
I was I'm still grieving.
So he's like, in fact, you are allowed to kiss me now. Because every cult eventually is about sex slavery. I mean, that's what every boils down to.
Every male-led cult.
Yeah.
Is there a female-led cult?
I'm sure there are, but
they're not as good.
Yeah.
Sorry, women.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, every one of them turns into, in order to be safe, you have to have sex with me 45 times a day.
So she gives him a little pecks on the cheeks, and he grabs her by the face, smushes her mouth, and lays a big smackaroonie on her. And we see a woman in the background, Serendip.
Yep.
Short for serendipity.
That's correct.
Watching.
Very not short for serendipity.
2 syllables less.
Dude, yeah.
She's like scowling. She's like jealous.
Yeah, this was she was in V.
She was.
Yeah.
I don't remember her from V, but I guess there was a lot of people in V. So they are let out. The minions are let out, and Serendip bull rushes fucking Baba, and he's like, hey, he does that charming little wing smile.
What is with you? Kissing every woman every chance you get? I didn't hear you complaining when I was kissing on you.
And he's like, baby, I'm just working the... And then right off the bat, we're like, oh, they're con men. They don't believe in this shit. They're just conning people.
Wow.
And he reveals, he's like, that little book there that you're afraid for me to open? Well, it turns out, when she hits 21, she is going to inherit the mother lode. That is Carson Conley's daughter. And guess what? Her birthday's 2 days away. That's the fucking papers we're getting signed. They didn't even change her name. We're going to get her to sign over her millions.
Oh, that's the route. Okay. And Baba, of course, is all excited to intercept this money. And then he starts going off about, I just love being Baba, the truth, the love truth.
And then she goes, hey, we love being Baba. This is my plan.
I'm just as much a part of this plan as you are. All right, so we go outside of this fucking monastery.
I was getting, you know what I was getting, and I wouldn't be surprised if this was the same set. Fucking Ilsa and the harem of the oil sheiks. Didn't that look exactly like the fucking the place that the Arab oil sheik lived?
It does kind of look like it.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the same place.
It could be, just in the bowels of Hollywood.
Yeah, we learned you're very much in the bowels. Colt arrives, and hey there, excuse me. If you see, pulls out the 8x10, Howie he's like, oh, because he was holding it to his chest, his heart, and he was like, "You seen this woman? There's no one named." Then all of a sudden, Baba and Serendip show up. There's no one by the name of Paige is at this residence.
What? She's dead? You can't kill her. We're gonna call the cops. No, sweet baby boy, sweet child.
Oh, mine.
Only Paige is dead. She's been reborn. Book.
And of course, Howie, who's been drooling over this 8x10 for the whole ride up,
he's
like,
scanning.
There she is.
Yeah, he's scanning all the. He's like, fuck, I gotta get in this club. It's nothing but fucking tens over here.
So Cole goes, hey there, buddy. Remember that plan B I was talking about before we rolled in that we didn't bring up? But yes, he mentioned he had a plan B.
Yeah, under their breath, Howie's like, no, we got to do something. She's right there. We got to save her. He's like, well, don't you remember about my plan B? And the audience is like, oh, shit, what's plan B?
All right, we're sorry. We made a mistake. We're going to go back down to L.A.
We're going to take our car and leave.
Get in their van. Thankfully, right next, because it's a gated community, thankfully there's a pile of dirt shaped like a ramp right next to the gate.
That's right. It's been packed and everything. Yes. It's not just a mound of dirt waiting for the...
No, it's literally a ramp just covered in dirt.
Yeah.
And maybe Evel Knievel was in town.
Maybe.
Who knows? But
Well, you got to cheer those girls up sometimes. You know, the acolytes or whatever you would call them, the peons, the followers. Like you show, you bring the sizzle to them. You know, you give them some fucking.
I think you put it in your notes and it makes sense. The Bobolites.
The Bobolites. Yes, I did put that in there. Instead of acolytes, the Bobolites. Thank you.
So I'll give you that one. So yeah. I mean, but because this is 80s dumb TV. This is Dukes of Hazzard level garbage. So, of course, we need to have these fucking stunts, especially car stunts. You know, that's a dying breed. Thank God the Fast and Furious is keeping alive, even though it's all CGI bullshit. These are real stuntmen. You know, the ones that made Eastwood look so fine. They're doing these stunts. So they, in a fucking van, leaps over, isn't destroyed when it lands. The axles don't rip off.
No, they land perfectly. It reminds me, I probably have brought this up before. The Simpsons had the joke about Night Boat. And so all the people they were trying to catch were, in vehicles, and they just drive off on land. And then Night Boat go, oh, there's a canal over there. And they would somehow intercept the vehicle.
And you know what? The plan worked brilliantly, Griff, because as soon as they get out, the Bobolites just pull guns on them and tell them to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
And they just leave.
Yeah, these cultists are pretty cool. They just B&E'd this place, technically. And they were just like, hey, leave. I mean, they said it at gunpoint, but still.
Walk! And meanwhile, we see another shot of John for those damn fools. We're running out of time. And we're like, oh my God, he must want to steal the money from this poor girl. God, John Vernon's a creep.
Now we all are screaming it at our TVs as it goes to commercial break. Go to the local police.
They'll know what to do.
So here we are with Sheriff Wenzel.
And they're like, hey, we're not doing our due diligence. She's a bail absconder.
Yeah, we need you. It's part of your fucking job to help us, apprehend her. Apprehend her?
And then he does a symbol that's as old as time. Crosses those wrists and crosses in front of him.
Howie's losing his shit. What is wrong with you? How could you wear that badge? Sheriff, hello? It's me, Kaleidoscope. You hear that name, you're just like, oh, that is not... I mean, that might be a new age medicine yoga guru or something. But no, it's a Bobolite.
Right, and she's got... all of the sheriff's drawers folded neatly. Underwear. Your underwear. Your black silk underwear, Sheriff. Where do you want it? And she's like, and so what we learn is they've taken over the town. They own every business, including the movie theater.
Correct.
And she's like, I hope to see you. The latest Burt Reynolds movie's playing tonight.
A lot of Burt Reynolds dropping here.
We're deep in white trash territory with this movie.
You're right.
We're in the exploitation world.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, thank you, Kaleidoscope.
I think I will get the wife and we'll go out and watch that movie tonight. He turns over to look back at he's caught red-handed.
Right.
Kaleidoscope is wearing the fucking Baba outfit and everything.
He's wearing the black underwear.
Yeah, the black underwear. And he just looks at him and it's like, these guys are good.
Yeah, I can't help it. I'm a sheriff. I have to be corrupt. So Cole goes, I guess we need a little plan C. So calls up Terry, which I'm sure originally was supposed to be Heather Thomas.
Probably.
Because he can't have two Heathers. They'll fight like cats.
Yeah.
So he's like, hey there, Terry. You want to come up here? If you come up in here, I guarantee we're going to get that bond.
We got to get you to work on... Why would I do that? Well, it's your chance to flex your acting chops. She's like, fuck yeah.
Back to Shangri-Baba. We see Book, and she is talking with Baba. She's like, I'm worried about these people, Baba. Are they coming for me? Are they going to take me away from you? Don't worry, little book, little booklet, little pamphlet, little novella.
Little zine.
Little short story. It's all cool. No one's going to take you away from your Baba.
Now make like a prose and skip away on your toes.
Serendip, she's always lurking because she's jealous of fucking Book.
Yeah.
And she's like, watch it. I see you're fucking going back and forth, Baba to Delmar to Baba. Keep it by the, no pun intended, keep it by the book.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't worry. He's like, I know what I'm doing. And when we get our hands on books, money, we won't even need to do this shit anymore. We can go straight, baby.
These two stuntmen / bounty hunters.
Who are bumbling idiots so far as they know.
Yeah. Serendip is like, they're getting too close. And Baba is like, yeah, you know what? They are. The law is really getting too close to us here. This is the last one, and then we're going to skip town.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, we're going to get out of the country even.
And then she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Because she's one of those chicks who...
Whoa. He says,
Yeah.
once we get out of town, I'm going to go clean as a whistle. I'm going to stop doing this, that, the other.
Not so fast, baby Baba. I like some of those kinks in your brain.
Yeah.
It's one of those chicks that gets off on the bad boys.
So, you know, this makes sense, though. You're like, how is this woman with him? He's a monster. He's making out with all
He's
these
fucking
ladies.
Wings Hauser. That's why she's with him. She sees the Riz dripping off of him.
Oh, my God. Well, that's his middle name is Wings Driz. Riz. Riz. Well, it's got the dripping Riz.
Terry shows up. Her disguise is, you put Punk as a Valley Girl is what she is.
Okay, yeah.
It was very topical at the time.
Yeah.
Got grody to the max. Which, by the way, I don't know. Maybe in the Valley they talk like that. Nobody in Michigan talked like that. I want to put that out there. 'Cause everyone who thinks, you know, like somebody was born in 2000, I'm going to write a fucking movie set in the fucking 80s. Everyone's going to say, gag me with a spoon. Nobody said that shit, all right? I mean, all we got to go by is the fucking Frank Zappa song that his daughter Moon Unit. She sang the song Valley Girl.
Oh, okay.
That's where it all came from.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but she's playing it up because she's acting like she's a runaway. Because she spots Kaleidoscope and some doofus. Guys probably don't even get names because it's a weird fucking sex cult. So he doesn't care about making them feel special. So it's probably just Ralph.
His name was Mud.
Okay.
Sorry to bring up the Parmesan.
And they're picking up some more laundry. The drawers. He's going through those flag silk underwear like nobody's business.
So
farting through silk.
She bumps into Kaleidoscope and Mud as they're trying to load up all the underwear. And falls over. Like the bump she takes here is excessive.
Like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? I had to run from my dad. He was so gross.
I get knocked to the ground. My dad kicks me out. I can't get a fix.
As soon as they see someone in need, like, how can we exploit her? We can join the cult. They've been trained by Baba to do that. See the vulnerability and then jump on it.
Well, my dear, if you are hungry, you should come with us. Bubba, the love truth, he's going to feed you.
All right. So she gets in the laundry truck. Our boys are lurking, hiding behind a car. We got to do some more stunt work. It's been fucking 10 minutes without a stunt. So they leap on the back of the truck. They're hanging on there. We get the door opens, and Howie's like, whoa.
Mud driving the van truck, he looks in the mirror and sees that the doors are swinging open, but doesn't see a human hanging on the door.
Well, because he's on the opposite side. He's on the side that Colt's on, so he can't see it.
It's true. Yeah. So he's like, oh, you know what? I think the doors are flying open. I gotta go check on that. So he stops. Our boys just barely managed to get in.
Right. Bury themselves under the laundry.
Yeah.
And they check. Nothing seems up. It's all right. Man, must have been the wind.
Mud gets back in. He's like, man, I hate having to drive this stupid truck around. Like, I wish he would give us one of the rolls.
As in rice?
Yeah.
Back then, we go back to the back. Colt and Howie see that there's some of those Babolite robes. Like, hey, I got a new plan. Plan D. Let's put these robes on. We can sneak in there. So that's what they do. That's the plan. So they
get inside the gates. They park. They wait a few seconds. They time it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means they're.
But what's their giveaway?
Shoes.
Colt's got the shit kickers on. He's a Texas boy. Colt's got the fucking fresh white Reeboks.
That's right.
He wears sandals in Boboland.
That's right. No socks.
No.
Let those.
We ain't in
fly.
Germany.
Hey, Baba's into feet. So, you know, he wants open toes everywhere.
Keep in mind, they were on the compound literally an hour ago.
1 hour ago.
And so immediately Serendipity sees them and goes, those are those fucking assholes who were just here an hour ago.
Yes. So I was actually.
And they're shocked.
Yeah.
When she's like, how did you know it was us?
Yeah. How did you know?
Looks down at the feet.
Like,
Maybe because I saw you an hour ago. I have eyes that work.
We have an open toe policy here, and besides, you guys just try to break in here. You jumped our fucking dirt ramp. How would I forget that?
So our boys are, time for us to skedaddle. We get the cartoon. They run away. Guys start coming. And then as they run back, girls come out.
Yeah, surround them.
They're like, damn, that's our only weakness. We won't hit women.
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm afraid they'll hit back.
We cut to our boys being locked up by the sheriff. You no good boys. You try to break into the Baba Love Guru's place 2 times in the same day?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to arrest you. Well, let us have our phone call. I don't think you're going to get a phone call, boy.
I'll tell you what I'll do. There's a block of ice with a cherry on it over there. If you can pick it up with your butt cheeks, maybe I'll give you a phone call.
No, they didn't say that, Griff, because if they did, we would know how he would know how to do it because he's been to 50 different colleges in his fucking life. And,
how he would know how to do
and
it.
he went to every frat in every one of those colleges.
Perfect segue, because that's what we're hearing from How. I can't believe I got caught. And he's going through every...
Meanwhile, Colt is just sleeping like a baby. They're in
Huh?
jail. Fucking soap dropping everywhere. Jelly just laid out for the Celotos things. They're going to commence.
Is Howie going to do it?
They don't know who's going to be brought in with them.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is the time
So
to get your
Colt's
Z's in.
just letting the gears turn. He's thinking of a way to escape. Meanwhile, like you said, Howie's bitching.
Yeah, I went to this school. I dropped out of this school, all to chase my dream, being a Hollywood stuntman.
I went to so many colleges to become a stuntman.
You know what? If he opened his wallet and he had a little fucking picture of Ali Young in there, I'd be like, okay, this guy's legit.
Meanwhile, Terry's made her way. She's into the compound. She finds Book, and she's just like, hey there. She's trying to ingratiate herself because they're trying to like sneak her out, you know.
Yeah. And she's still in her streetwear.
They're in like a dormitory.
Yeah, it's a dorm,
So it's
yeah.
like bunk beds everywhere. They're just, the girls are in circles, just chanting "Baba Love Sponge," and we see. I thought, didn't it look like Book looked like she was sick? I thought she was like sick for some reason.
Yeah, no, she actually like this looked good. She looked very unwell. Like she was lost in thought or something, just sick. Like, what did I get myself into? So this was good.
So she's trying to bond with Books, and she's like, "Why did you join this? You have everything." You know, 'cause did you recognize her as Paige? I don't know.
Yeah, she immediately was like, "Oh my God, you're Paige Connolly," and Paige doesn't even question it. She's just like, "Yeah, I am, but I go by Book now."
But you have everything. You're rich. Why do you do this? And then she's like, well, you know,
no one's ever asked me that question.
white girl's burden, pretty white girl's burden.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of stress I'm under. My dad is super successful.
I've never had to work a day in my life. People are starting to tell me that, I'll amount to nothing, and I had to get away from it all. My friends.
You know how much of stress I'm under being a attractive, blonde, white girl with money.
She did bring up, she was like, my friends expect my dad to give them money because he's rich. And I will say that's kind of fucked.
Yeah, but that's the truth, too.
It's
There's
probably
a lot,
the
especially
truth.
in Hollywood. There's so many leeches.
Yeah.
So, but Terry's breaking it down. She's like, I understand you. I want to be your friend.
I have a rich father, too.
Kaleidoscope, the total narc, is always fucking. She wants to get in good with Baba, so she's always lurking and watching.
Hello, I've got your robe, Terry. Is that Valley Girl?
Yeah, kind of
Nailed it.
Yeah. But she's not. Terry's the Valley
Yeah,
Girl,
I know.
not Kaleidoscope.
Well, she was trying to talk on her level.
Okay.
She's annoyed.
My God, these colors are grody. All right, we go back. Howie's still bitching about the fucking. He's like talking about he has some long legs. He has some stubby Tony Storm legs.
The girls he slept with,
Yeah.
supposedly in the 45 colleges he's gone to.
Here outside, that chopper is just above.
And Colt shoots awake, and he's like, "Oh, was that the girl you want to hear about? The one with one leg?" No, what?
And Colt's like, "Here's our plan." He also he's gonna mind meld with the pilot.
It's always Plan B too.
Yeah.
This is Plan B number 5.
And then all of a sudden they see a grappling hook being lowered, and it just grabs the roof of the cell. And I thought they were going to put it on the bars
Yes,
of the
the
window.
bars would make sense, but no. They rip a section of the fucking roof to the cell, which is just drywall and wood, and they hang on to the stud that just happens to be
The one
equally...
stud.
Yeah, happens to be
No, we've
equally
seen,
balanced.
Griff, it's been 10 minutes. We need another stunt.
Yeah,
so
we
we
need-
just see two guys dangling from a helicopter.
It just so happens the sheriff left, so someone must have been inside watching, but...
No, this is a small town. We just see one sheriff. So obviously, laws don't apply anyway in this town.
It's true. So sheriff is coming back from that Burt Reynolds movie,
Right.
and him and his wife get out of the car, and she's like, sheriff? She calls her husband sheriff. What the fuck is that? And he looks up, and he pulls his gun out, and he's like, I gotta hand it to these motherfuckers. She's like, well, how are you gonna
Bravo.
explain this?
Well, some stunts even Burt Reynolds can't do. Whatever that means. Just have to say Burt Reynolds for some reason.
Yeah.
And guess what? It turns out John Vernon's the baby face we thought was the heel.
I know.
He is Carson Connolly, Paige's father.
Yeah. All right, so we're going back inside the Babalati compound.
Baba the Love Sponge zone.
You had a good one for it earlier, and I forget what it was.
Terry is trying to get Paige out of this place.
Yeah, so she wakes her up like, it's in the middle of the day, but they don't feed these women. They make them sleep at random hours. They're trying to keep them off their,
Yeah, trying to break you down mentally.
trying to break you down mentally.
Yeah.
So she's already in kind of a weakened state, and Terry comes in. Oh my god! I had a dream. It's about Baba.
Was it wet?
And yeah, it was fucking soaking. And she's like, all right, well,
I need to see Baba now.
I
you show me? You know.
yeah, I have to take you to Baba. Baba
then
tells
Paige
me
is
that
like,
dreams are everything.
Yeah, Baba says dreams.
Yeah.
What dreams are what Hollywood is made of.
All right, take my hand. I'll take you there.
Fucking kaleidoscope.
Sitting crisscross applecross on the ground, just doing
Crisscross
some
Applecross?
Yeah, crisscross applecross. That's what we say it now. Just doing some kumbaya shit in the middle of the room. Glances over and sees them walking out. It's like, that's no fucking good.
So she runs to Baba.
Of course she does.
Terry gets Paige into that shitty ass fucking truck that they use for their laundry.
She's like, no, this isn't Baba's office. What are we doing in here? My dream. I'm following my dream.
and then she's like, you don't have the keys. Well, I learned a little thing from a guy named Colt. She
Yeah.
starts hot wiring the fucking.
In my dream, a guy named Colt taught me how to hotwire this.
Just as they're about to take off, where are you going, right? It's fucking Baba. He caught them.
That's right. But we're going to go back over to Carson because commercial break,
Right.
And he's explaining his whole motivation.
They're
to
like, I
arresting
don't
his daughter.
understand it. That's your daughter. Why did you get her arrested? It's the only way I could get her out of this fucking cult.
I'm trying to scare her straight.
And I needed you guys. Well, cause that's the thing. He probably paid her bail because he wanted her to go out, so she would not show up for a court date, and then he would have to use Colt and Howie to get her. And like, oh, so you've been using us? It's like, well, I had to, but I knew you guys. I could see you guys were men of integrity,
Ethical, brave men. And you got to understand, this Baba, he's only after her inheritance, which she's going to get on her 21st birthday, which, gentlemen,
Why couldn't he stop that? I mean, it's his money that he was going to give her.
I know. He signed it over. He could change it and have it notarized now to fuck up Baba's plan. But no, that's not the plan. So he explains that, yeah, in a day, she's going to get her inheritance. Baba's going to get her to sign it over. So that's why time is of the essence.
Back in the Babalala, Shangri
Baba.
we see that he's using those techniques, those enhanced interrogation techniques on Terry.
Keeping Terry awake. Lots of like floodlights just like blaring into her
Yeah, like
face.
strobe lights. It's
Playing
it's like a rave.
psychosexual.
God, that would break me in a fucking. I go, stop! I'll do whatever you want.
I'll fuck you on a grave. I'll fuck you on a grave.
So he's like, have you had any visions, my love? 'Cause he's still playing the role of Baba.
Yes.
Even though he's really just trying to torture her. He's trying to find out the real reason why she's there. And
Have you had any visions of God?
No, just a dope named Baba. And then he breaks character for a second. And he's just like...
He doesn't break character quite yet because he's just like, well, I also had a dream.
Like a great con man. He's thinking on his feet.
That's right. And he's like, in this dream, we're going to do a ceremony for Book. She's going to sign over her name to me. And then you are going to sign over your whole world to me.
So he loves it, man. When he sees when Baba sees a challenge, he's up for
Yeah,
it.
because Terry's resisting this fucking tooth and nail.
Repeat after me, my children. I love truth. You love Baba. They're just circling or saying this. And Terry's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And then does he or Sarah? I think Serendipity slaps her, right?
Yeah, Serendipity.
Because this is
slaps
80s
it.
TV. You cannot
Yeah.
have a man hit a woman.
Yeah.
Unless they're like, it's some serious shit.
Serendipity slaps shit out.
She's like, you're crazy. You're a fraud. People in Peace and Harmony don't force people to do this shit. Please, Paige, wake up.
Help me.
Outside, Carson's got a plan. He's going to pretend to be from the EPA.
Yes,
He
of
learned it
course.
from Fire Down Below.
Of course.
And he's like, all right, I'm here from the EPA. We've learned there's 1 point for every million participles of detergent, phosphates, yada, yada, yada. He's just throwing out this shit. They're like,
Polycubal hydrochloroquine? What?
Well, I think you're going to have to talk to Baba, so we'll let you in.
Yeah, Baba knows science words. Why don't you talk to him?
So they sneak in with Howie, and they hang on the bottom of the van. I thought they were just in the back.
They were in the bottom. The bowels. if you will.
Bowels of the van. And just like we go back, she's almost to say, I'll make love to you on a grave, Baba. She's about to say that.
That's when you're broken, is when you sing the chorus.
Hey, you guys! Our guys burst through a fucking lattice window.
And this is amazing because they're like, guys, we got to wrap this. We got to wrap this up. We only can shoot the conclusion to this episode in 1 hour.
And we need to unleash the wings. We need to let those wings unfurl.
So Baba coils into a corner. He's freaking out. He goes,
Like, what I'm thinking, is he a vampire? Because, like, sunlight's coming in through the
yeah,
window.
exactly. And he's like, don't let them take Paige, Book, because if they get her, I can't get her an inheritance in an hour when she signs her name over to me. Just gives I wish I was fucking around. Just gives the whole plan away as three dudes are punching their way through all the three guards that are male.
And Carson goes, down, do you believe me, Paige? He was only using you. I'm your father. I love you, Paige. Please come back to me.
So the three with Paige and Terry, of course, they get their exit.
Paige is, Baba's like, ugh, yeah. He's like,
Yeah, he's still kind of like enraged in the corner. If you look at IMDb for this episode, season 2, episode 23, Friends in a Little Circle or
small
something.
circle of friends.
Small circle of friends.
It's on YouTube.
The thumbnail for this is Baba Wings looking like he does now, like just kind of frantic and like, what do I do next? Serendip actually comes over and goes, you need to summon your guards. Guys.
Well, we're about to...
Lippus Dickus conclusion. Like, this is
seriously, I was getting Samurai Cop car chase vibes. It was
Oh
the
my
worst.
God.
This has to be the worst car chase I've ever seen.
this is like getting your dick teased for 2 hours. Then when it's finally like, fuck me now, it's like your dick's all tired.
It's like a Heather Locklear blowjob.
Yeah, your blood flow's all fucked up from being teased for 2 hours. You can't keep it
Yeah,
up, and then
right.
next thing you know, you try it. It's just this car chase scene.
So our boys get in their Captain America van, and they do a nice nod to Captain America because they drive down a hill.
Yes, they
First of all,
do.
which would destroy this fucking
Yes,
van. But
yes,
no,
they
they
would.
make it down. They're slowly... And to make it even less interesting, they do it in slow motion.
Yes. We have three people floating in the back seats, just going along with it, by the way.
We're told that there's two cars. One in a truck is going to head our boys off. The other one's going to chase them.
Okay.
So they're off-road now. A car flips after hitting a bush. It literally just fucking rolls over. So we lose that one. Oh no! I'm sorry. It gets back on but it does roll on its side. It gets back down, and then it runs into a tree.
Yeah.
In slow motion,
So-
and then we see the truck coming like way less exciting than the chicken fight we see in Rambo 3 coming up Wednesday.
Yeah.
It just turns off and this crashes. Like
It's pathetic.
you would think these people would be willing to die for Baba, so they would just slam head first into them, but no.
All right, so you know what? We're wrapping it up.
We're back on the, which I'm
On
assuming
set.
is what they do in the regular show. They're back on the movie set.
Right. And we're learning, actually, Baba's name was Delmar Tibbs. And, he's got a history. He's conned a bunch of people, recidivism, all that kind of bullshit.
But we see that Carson and Paige have rekindled their relationship.
We're starting starting over.
A new page, if you will.
Yeah, tearing the page.
Howie he's playing the woman, the role of a woman in this movie. So
Stuntman.
So he's worried that Paige, because this is the 80s, we weren't so open about this kind of shit. He's worried Paige is going to dump him when she just sees him, part of his job, she just sees him dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like shamed himself. So what do you think? And she's like, I like it.
I fucking love it. She's biting her lip.
Are you into pegging?
Yeah.
And he's like, what's that? And then da-da-da-da-da-da.
We turn over.
Colt
No, hold on.
laughs.
We turn over because listening in on the conversation is, of course, Connor and Cole. And Cole goes, "Hey, I think that little lady of yours might be into stuntmen."
And he's like, what? And then we get the freeze frame.
Freeze frame of John Vernon like, my daughter's gonna fuck a stuntman?
Well, you don't want that. They're riffraff.
The riffraff, man.
So there you have it, people. I wouldn't say a fitting tribute to Wings. That'll be coming in a couple weeks.
We wanted to have some fun. We wanted to explore a little bit. We thought we had Wings for so much more time, so we've been saving it. Because Wings, we did Vice Squad recently, like in the last year, right?
about a year
About a year ago. And it blew our fucking minds, all right? There's so much good shit happening in that movie. Wings is just all over the place.
And it's because of Wings.
Yeah.
Like, he turns chicken shit into chicken salad, people.
And so it's hard when you have something like that. We still have a couple Neil Breen movies, but there's only so much you get.
We only have one Sho Kosugi movie left.
Right.
That's who I'm waiting for next. Like, I've lost all our heroes. We've lost Steve James is no longer with us. Billy Drago no longer with us. Even drips like Chad McQueen are no longer with us. Sho is probably the only one left.
Yeah.
Man. Is he going to die next? Is this going to be the worst year ever? Not only are we dipping in authoritarian government now, but we're going to lose all the people who could fight for us.
Maybe life will throw us a fucking freebie and kill Shane Kosugi.
That would be nice.
I'm sorry. I'm not endorsing that one.
But Wings, I hope you're down in the neon slime waiting for us when our time comes. Until then, I'm going to give the sign off to Griff.
Everybody, go watch a nice Wings movie. Watch a Getevin. Watch a Vice Squad. Watch that one episode of that one show we did. Look it up on our fucking thing. I don't remember what it was, but it was great. Chuck Norris? He was like a cowboy in it. He was a evil bounty hunter.
No, it was Hunter.
It was Hunter?
Hunter, yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah, that was the picture I put up for my tribute to him on Twitter. It was him as Billy Bob. He was a bounty hunter.
He was a bot. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Roles reversed. But guys, he is legit. He is so fun. Enjoy one of his movies. Just take all the Wings in. And when you're sad and you're at your lowest, just know that I'm listening.